Alright people, so now I want to start cutting what I have on my pattern. So if I'm going to sew this now, I'll simply attach what I have on the waist to the upper bodies. So I'm going to cut. This is what we need. We don't need this other part, because this part is going to be where we are going to attach whatever thing we want to attach, be it a flay or anything you want to attach to your high low. Okay, so the knee we have right here is not your knee line. Okay, so if you are drafting a skirt pattern, the knee line is not the actual knee line. Okay, so for ease of movements, we don't have our knee line drafted right on the knee line. So I take off what I have right now, and this is what we have on the pattern, a high low. So I'll just cut off the back contour and then we cut off. So this is the center back and this is the side of the skirt into the waistline. So I'll also cut what I have right here. Alright, so now I am done. So this is what you expected to have. So let me keep it like this for you to see. Now this is what you expected to have on your pattern. So the center front, this part is the back. The back pattern will be cut 2 times because you have your zipper at this point. This is the waistline and this is the center front. So the center front line will be cut on fold. So right now I'll come in with my piece of fabric to cut the center front, so you see how the high-low effect works. So I'm going to place my fabric on fold. Okay, so once my fabric is placed on fold, I'll come in with my pattern. So I'll drop my pattern on the folded parts. So this part on fold, that is where I'm going to have my fabric. So I'll just arrange what I have right here and cut, so you see how the high-low will be achieved. So here I've dropped my fabric. Make sure you secure with your pin, as you can see. So this part is on fold. So I'm going to cut now. Okay, so I'll be cutting and adding my seam allowance at the sides. I'm adding 1 inch on the sides. Okay, so once I get to the side, I'll be adding 1 inch. Sorry, I'll be adding half an inch for the high-low. Can you see that? Then on the waistline, I'll just add half an inch to sew the waist to the hem. Alright, that is that. So I'll be making my notches. If you want to add your dart, you can make notches on your dart and sew your dart. If you don't want, you can close your dart on your fabric before you sew. So this is what the pattern looks like. I'll take off my pattern now for you to see the front high-low effect. Can you see? So that is that. So I'm going to merge what I have here. If I cut this on by 2, if I cut this is the waistline. After cutting it, I will have the waistline match up with the waistline of the back with my necessary seam allowances. Can you see that? So once I've added my seam allowance, everything matches up at this point. So all you need to do is to take the measurement of what you have right here. That is, after you have sewn the back, you take the circumference. If you are making use of your flay, 360 degrees flay, you take your circumference and then you sew your flay. But from what we have on the thumbnail, that is not a flay, because you can see the folded part of that that is attached to the high-low. So you just cut a long piece of fabric. All right, so on the thumbnail, what we have there is simply a long piece of fabric like this. You put it on fold, and then you make little ruffles on the high-low. Make little ruffles like that, okay, of your desired length. But I'll prefer to sew a 360 degrees on that. But from the thumbnail, if you are making exactly what we have on the thumbnail, you'll be folding your fabric, take the measurement and cut your fabric, add your ruffle allowances. You can also gather, okay, to have that effect. You gather at some strategic points and sew that part to this. So that is how to go about the high-low dress, okay? So we come to the end of this tutorial. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, and drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.